Now I will talk about the first objective of chapter 14. It's define the 5 promotion mix tools for communicating customer value. The promotion mix, also called marketing communication mix, is the specific blend of promotion tools that the company uses to persuasively communicate customer value and build customer relationships. The 5 major promotion tools are advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, public relations, and direct and digital marketing. Advertising is any paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, goods, or services by an identified sponsor. For example, it includes broadcast, print, online, mobile, outdoor, and other forms. Sales promotion is a short-term incentive to encourage the purchase or sale of a product or a service. It includes discounts, coupons, displays, and more. Personal selling, personal presentation by the firm's sales force for the purpose of engaging customer, making sales, and building customer relationships. For example, sales presentation, trade shows, and incentive programs. Public relation, also known as PR, is building good relations with the company's various public by obtaining their favorite publicity and building up a good corporate image and handling or heading off unfavorable rumors, stories, and events. It includes press releases, sponsorships, events, and web pages. Lastly is direct and digital marketing. It's engaging directly with carefully targeted individual consumers and customer communities to both obtain an immediate response and build lasting customer relationship. For example, direct mail, email, catalog, online, and social media, and more. Move on to the second objective. It discussed the changing communications landscape and the need for integrated marketing communications. The new marketing communications model. The traditional marketing communications model, dominated by one-way mass media like network TV, is being replaced by a new, more targeted, social, and engaging model. This fundamental shift is driven by 3 main factors. Empowered consumers. Consumers are now better informed and can use the internet and social media to find their own information and connect with other consumers rather than relying on marketer-supplied messages. Second one is shifting strategies. Marketers are moving away from mass marketing and toward focused programs designed to build relationship with smaller, more narrowly defined micro market. Lastly is digital technology. It's the rise of digital tools, from the internet and social media to smartphone and mobile apps, has provided a host of new, highly targeted and interactive ways to reach customers. As a result, ad spending on traditional media like TV, magazine, and newspapers is declining or slowing, while spending on digital, social, and mobile media is surging and expected to surpass TV. As the marketing communications environment shifts, so will the role of marketing communicators. Many marketers now view themselves more broadly as content marketing managers. Content marketing is mean creating, inspiring, and sharing brand messages and conversations with and among consumers across a fluid mix of paid, owned, earned, and shared. I will talk about the need for integrated marketing communications, also called IMC. It's carefully integrating and coordinating the company's many communications channels to deliver a clear, consistent, and compelling message about the organization and its products. Today's customers are bombarded by brand content from all directions. For example, think about all the ways you interact with companies such as Nike, Apple, or Coca-Cola. Integrated marketing communications means that companies must carefully coordinate all of these customer touch points to ensure clear brand messages. And we can see in the picture the summarize of this content.
Next, let's move on to objective 14.3. Outline the communication process and the steps in developing effective marketing communications. First is a view of the communication process. To communicate effectively, marketers need to understand how communication works. Communication involves 9 elements shown in this figure. Two of these elements are the major parties in a communication, the sender and the receiver. Another two are the major communication tools, the message and the media. Four more are major communication functions, encoding, decoding, response, and feedback. The last element is noise in the system. The sender is the party sending the message to another party. Encoding is the process of putting thought into symbolic form. Message is the set of symbols that the sender transmits. Media is the communication channel through which the message moves from the sender to the receiver. Decoding is the process by which the receiver assigns meaning to the symbol encoded by the sender. Receiver is the party receiving the message sent by another party. Response is the reaction of the receiver after being exposed to the message. Feedback is the part of the receiver's response communicated back to the sender. Noise is the unplanned static or distortion during the communication process, which results in the receiver getting a different message than the one the sender sent. First steps in developing effective marketing communication. First is identifying the target audience. Identifying a clear target audience is the critical starting point for all marketing communications. This audience, which can be buyers, users, influencers, or groups, fundamentally determines every part of the communication strategy, including what message to send, how to say it, when and where to deliver it, and who should deliver it. Second is determining the communication objectives. Buyer readiness stages. The stages consumers normally pass through on the way to a purchase. Awareness, knowledge, liking, preference, conviction, and finally the actual purchase. Third is designing a message. Message design in the AIDA model. The process begins with designing a message that can get attention, hold interest, arouse desire, and obtain action. This requires decisions about content, structure, and format. Content is choosing the right appeal. This can be rational, that saps interest, product quality, emotional, stirring feelings like joy, fear, and nostalgia, or moral, appealing to a sense of right or wrong. Structure, deciding how to present the argument, such as whether to draw a conclusion, where to place the strongest arguments, and whether to use one-sided, strength only, or two-sided, strengths and weaknesses argument. Format is the tangible details of the message, such as headlines, colors, and motion, which are critical for attracting attention and building brand recognition. Fourth is choosing communication channel. Personal channels through which two or more people communicate directly with each other, including face-to-face, on the phone, via email, or even through an internet chat. Word of mouth influence, the impact of the personal words and recommendation of trusted friends, families, associates, and other consumers on buying behavior. Burst marketing, cultivating opinion leaders and getting them to spread information about a product or a service to others in their communities. Non-personal channels, media that carries message without personal contact, such as major media, TV, print, atmospheres, design environments, and events. Fifth step is selecting the message source. The message persuasiveness is heavily dependent on how the audience views the communicators. Using a highly credible or a popular source like an expert or a celebrity can increase impact, but it can also carry the risks of the source reputation damaging the brand. The sixth step is collecting feedback. After the message is sent, the communicator must research its effect on the target audience. This involves measuring recall, attitudes, and changes in behavior like purchases to determine if the communication program or even the product itself need to be changed. Next, we move on to Objective 14.4. Explain the methods for setting the promotion budget and factors that affect the design of the promotion mix. Let's go to setting the total promotion budget. First is the affordable method, setting the promotion budget at the level management thinks the company can afford. Percentage of sales method, setting the promotion budget at a certain percentage of current or forecasted sales or as a percentage of the unit sales price. Competitive priority method, setting the promotion budget to watch competitors' outlays. Objective and task method, developing the promotion budget by 1. Defining specific promotion objectives, 2. Determining the tasks needed to achieve these objectives, and 3. Estimating the cost of performing these tasks. The sum of these costs is the proposed promotion budget. Shaping the overall promotion mix. The nature of each promotion tool. First is advertising, which is a mass audience at a low cost per exposure and makes a product seem legitimate and expensive. However, it is an impersonal, one-way communication and can be very expensive. For example, network TV. Next is personal selling, the most effective tool for building buyer preference and action. It involves personal, two-way interaction, which is great for building relationships. It is, however, the company's most expensive promotion tool and requires a long-term commitment. Sales promotion include tools like coupons and contests that attract attention and provide a strong immediate incentive to purchase, like buy it now. Its effects are often short-lived and not effective for long-term brand building. Public relations or PR is highly believable as it reaches buyers at news rather than a sales pitch. It can be very effective and economical, but marketers often underuse it. Direct and digital marketing, highly targeted, allowing for personalized and immediate messages. It is interactive, enabling a two-way dialogue with consumers and making it ideal for building one-to-one customer relationships. Promotion mix strategies. First is push strategy, a promotion strategy that calls for using sales force and trade promotion to push the product through channels. The producer promotes the product to channel members who in turn promote it to the final consumers. Pull strategy, a promotion strategy that calls for spending a lot on consumer advertising and promotion to induce final consumers to buy the product, creating a demand vacuum that pulls the product through the channel. Integrating the promotion mix. The necessity of an integrated promotion mix which ensures that all promotion tools, advertising, personal selling, PR, etc. are smoothly coordinated to work together. The goal is to deliver a consistent brand message and positioning at every customer touchpoint. This approach, which starts with understanding the customer, maximizes the combined impact of all promotional efforts and avoids diluted impact and confused positioning that results from uncoordinated activities. Socially responsible marketing communication. Companies must acutely aware of many legal and ethical issues surrounding their promotion mix, because abuse can occur even though most marketers strive.
Now let's move on to Chapter 15, Advertising and Public Relations. This chapter will focus on 4 main objectives. 15.1, define the role of advertising in the promotion mix. 15.2, describe the major decisions involved in developing an advertising program. 15.3, define the role of public relations in the promotion mix. 15.4, explain how companies use PR to communicate with their publics. Let's begin with advertising. Objective 15.1. Define the role of advertising in the promotion mix. First, what is advertising? Advertising is any paid form of non-personal presentation and promotion of ideas, goods, or service by an identified sponsor. In the promotion mix, advertising plays an important role in helping companies engage, inform, and persuade target customers. It communicates customer value and builds relationships by reaching large audience. Advertising is not only used by business firms, but also by not-for-profit organizations and government agencies to promote products, service, ideas, or causes. So overall, advertising is a key tool to reach people, shape perceptions, and influence buying behavior.
Objective 15.2 describe the major decisions involved in developing an advertising program. Setting advertising objectives, a specific communication had to be accomplished with a specific target audience during a specific period of time. Setting advertising budgets. After determining its advertising objective, the company set its advertising budget for each product. New product needs larger budget to build awareness and gain consumer trial. Advertising strategy consists of two major elements: creating advertising message and selecting advertising media. After creating good ads, media decisions determine where, when, and how often to run them. The goal is to manage brand content across a full range of media. Creating advertising message and brand content. Advertising works only if it engages consumer and communication well. Good advertising messages are crucial in today's costly and cluttered environment. Breaking through the clutter, modern consumer armed with many technologies choose what to watch and what to ignore. To overcome clutter, marketing merged advertising and entertainment core medicine and wine. This represents the merging of advertising and entertainment to create new ways of engaging consumer. Brand entertainment blend ads with entertainment so that people can want to watch them. Here are some examples. Brand integration make a brand an inseparable part of entertainment of content. Common form product placement, embedding brands as prop in shows or movies. Some native advertising brand produce online content that look and function like the surrounding platform, often seen on sites. Message and content strategy, creative concept, the compelling big idea that bring the advertising message strategy to life memorably. Simple ideas become great campaigns. Message execution. The creative team must find the best approach, style, tone, words, and format of executing the message. Here are some common execution styles. Advertisers may use positive tone or humor to stand out. Consumer-generated content. Digital and social media allow user-generated content, build engagement, authenticity, and community. Selecting advertising media. Advertisers determine reach, frequency, and impact to achieve objectives. Different media have different impacts. Choosing among major media types. Main media types, you can see here, engagement levels vary across media. Digital and social platforms allow consumers to interact and express themselves. Selecting specific media vehicle. Media planner must also choose a best media vehicle, consider the impact of each format. Choosing media timing. Advertisers must decide how to schedule the advertising over time. Today's online and social media let advertisers create ads and that respond in real time. Evaluating advertising effectiveness and the return on advertising investment. Advertisers should regularly evaluate advertising effectiveness and return on advertising investment. Measuring communication effects. So if the ads are working well in telling the message, measuring sales and profit effects is harder. Advertisers sometimes run experiments. It's often hard to isolate advertising effects from other influence. Other advertising consideration. Company can organize advertising in various ways. International advertising decision. International advertisers face challenges in adapting ads to local market. Here's some more of McDonald's.
Objective 15.3. Define the role of public relations in the promotion mix. Now let's look at public relations or PR. Public relations means building good relations with the public by gaining favorable publicity, creating a good image, and handling negative rumors or events. Its main functions include press relations or press agency, product and brand publicity, public affairs, lobbying, investor relations, and development. A good example is CVS Quits for Good campaign, which promotes health, gain wide media coverage, and even increased the company's stock price by 9.2%. PR helps engage consumers and build brands at a lower cost than advertising. Strong brand stories and creative events can easily gain exposure through media and social sharing. For instance, Burger King's The King appeared at Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao fight, generating viral buzz. Later, Burger King invited McDonald's to create a McGruber for Peace Day, which was another viral PR success. As you can see, PR can sometimes create even more attention than paid advertising. Objective 15.4 explain how companies use PR to communicate with their publics. Finally, companies use PR to communicate with their publics through various tools such as news, building favorable stories and press coverage, special events, news conference, sponsorships, tours and multimedia presentation, written materials, annual reports, brochures, articles and newsletters, audiovisual materials, use videos to connect and communicate. Corporate identity materials, logos, uniform signage, and brand buildings of vehicles. Public service activities to build goodwill within the community. Online and social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, and Twitter are now essential for PR. Through these tools, companies can share their message, strengthen their position, their reputation, and maintain a positive image within the public.